Okay guys, we're going to pretend like the screen we're looking at is your Google Classroom screen, and I'm going to take my mouse and go up and click on Multimedia Publishing, even though my screen says Sample. We're going to pretend like it's our Multimedia Publishing screen. Then I'm going to take my mouse and go to Classwork to find our assignment, which is Drawing in Google number 1. I'm just going to take my mouse and click on it, and this will open up your document that I want you to do your drawings in today. Now, when you open up this document, the first thing I want you to do is to save it by moving it to your multimedia publishing folder. So you may have to rewind a couple times to see those steps, but it's pretty easy to move your files to your multimedia publishing folder. After you've done that, I'm going to zoom in just so that way I can see the shapes that I want to draw today. And on drill 1 it says we're going to be using lines. So I'm going to take my mouse and click on the basic line, and I'm going to drag my mouse down to make a line. Now if I want it to be perfectly straight, I can hold down the shift key while I'm drawing it, and that makes that line perfectly vertical. Same thing when I'm drawing a horizontal line. If I hold the shift key down, it allows me to make that a perfectly horizontal line. Alright, drill 2, using arrows. I'm going to take my mouse and select the arrows. Then I'm going to draw one going down. When I let go, my arrowhead's at the bottom. I'm going to draw a second one going up. You'll notice that I am holding the shift key down as I draw these, just to make sure that they're perfectly straight. And then I'm going to draw my fourth one going back up. So these are real simple drills, but I just want to make sure everybody knows how to use these buttons. Alright, drill 3, using curve, we're going to make a star. So we're going to go back up to the top and select curve, and this is just 5 simple clicks. So we're going to click for a starting point, go up, then down, then kind of diagonal left, back across the right, click, and then down to our starting point to end the shape. It's not the best. It doesn't have to be. We're just kind of learning how to use the buttons. If you want to make yours better, that's perfectly fine. Now we're going to use the Polyline Tool to make another star exactly the same way, but because it's a different button, we'll notice that the appearance of the star is completely different. So I've just got to click back on my starting point, and that'll finish out my star with the polyline. And our last drill today is using the scribble button. So I got to click on scribble, go down to the bottom, and I want you to write out your last name. Not my last name. I am typing out Sturgill really slow, and I do apologize to those of you that have really long last names, but I do want you to write out your entire last name. So when you get done, if you've got to go back and cross your T's, dot your I's, do whatever you need to finish it up, just do that. And that's all you have to do for drawing in Google number 1 to finish it. Now, before we actually finish it, we're going to exit out, and I'm going to show you in this walkthrough how I want you to turn your assignments in. So there's different ways that some of your teachers are going to ask you to turn it in. I believe this document's already ready where I could just click turn in, but I want to show you how you could turn it in the long way. So I clicked on Google Drive, and I could click on the document that's right there on the screen, but like I said, I'm going to do this the long way. I'm going to go to my drive and then switch to my multimedia publishing folder, find the document, and just click it, and that will add it, and then we'll just click the turn in button. So all in all, this was a pretty easy lesson for today. Hope this helps.